Good morning. I thought I would touch base with you this morning. It is a week after the day in the life, and I had let you know some of the things that were going on during our week. So I figured I would update you on our week. Grab a drink, coffee, tea, water, pop, whatever you drink. I have coffee. Yeah. See my cup? It says Mrs. Jason has one and his says Mr. It's cute. And then inside there's a verse. I found the one my heart loves. It's a song of Solomon. So it's cute. Okay. So last week I was talking to you about what we were doing during our week, and on Monday the boys went back to college. They go to community college here where we live in Texas, and that's always rough, starting out and getting everybody on a schedule and figuring it out. Well, I also had gotten called in for jury duty for Tuesday, but classes had started Monday. So the boys go Monday through Thursday, and I had to be at jury duty by 8:15 in the morning, Tuesday morning, which is okay because Tim he didn't have class Tuesdays or Thursdays, which I was like, okay, that's cool. Maybe I won't get an actual case. So I get up Tuesday and I go in, and like I've said before, we moved here. We've only lived here just going on 2 years, so I don't really know a whole lot, like with the courthouse and all that out here in Texas. And so I get in there, and everybody's meeting in this great, big, huge room. I mean, it's huge. And you have to check in at a desk. And so I checked in, and some of the people coming in, they were like, "Hi, how are you? Oh, you're back." And I was like, "They're back for jury duty, and they know them? That's weird." So, yeah. So I sit down, and they had told you that you could be sitting there all day long, just depending on if cases got called or whatever. So some people brought newspapers, books, coffee, water, things like that. And they kept giving you breaks and stuff like that. So we were just sitting there. And then a judge walked in no, not a judge. Hang on. So then I believe it was the district attorney or somebody, walked in and told us that there were 2 cases that day with 2 different judges, and they needed like 60 people, and there were 63 or 66 of us total. So unless you had a very, very good excuse, you were not going to get out of it. So I was like, crap. So I was like, okay. So I had texted Jay and the boys, and I was like, I'm going to have jury duty, letting you know, heads up. I don't know how long I'm going to be here and stuff like that. So anyway, the whole process started. One of the judges came in, talked to everybody, swore us all in, and then they split us up. And they're sitting there and they're calling names, and I'm like, oh man, maybe I won't get called. Corinna got called. First round, I got called. So I was like, okay. So I get up, go up. So we go to where the courtroom and stuff is. And they're lining us up. So they split us up. So there's like 30 some people, okay, up there. And we get into the courtroom, and the lawyers are talking, and they're like, well, they're going to pick 12 jurors out of the 30. And I was like, well, sweet, that gives me some pretty good chance. That gives me a good chance. So we're sitting there, and the lawyers are talking to us, yada, yada, yada. Then they dismiss us to make their decision, call us back in. Yeah. Seriously. I was one of the 12. I'm dead serious. So they're like, well, it'd only take a day to maybe a day and a half, but I just don't see it going that long. So about a day to a day and a half, and I was like, okay, well that's not too bad, because like I said, Tim had Monday and Tuesday and Thursday off. So I was like, okay, that's not too bad. Day and a half. So, it ended up going for 2.5 to 3 days. It went for this week. Yeah. It was a divorce case, and the jurors were having to decide on who the home would be for the children. So that was the basis of the trial, and that was hard on me. I was so stressed out having to make a decision on children, on 3 babies' lives. I don't like that. I just do not like making decisions like that. But I prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed about it, and it ended up just working out. And the final day, everybody agreed, and that was it. So anyway, meanwhile, I was like, we'd get up in the morning, Wednesday morning, and Tim got up early with me because I had to be there, and I dropped him off at college, and he, hung out for a while, and then he hung out all day long while Justin was at college because I was at court all day, and then had to come home with Justin that afternoon because Justin's classes went till I think it was about like 2:30 that day and stuff like that, but it worked out. It was hectic. It was a very, very hectic week. Oh my goodness, it was crazy, but it was good. It all worked out and it was good. I am exhausted. I think I'm just tired from like the stress of it, and the decisions, having to make those decisions, and concerning these 3 children and stuff. That was so hard. I've served on jury before in Michigan, and it was a different trial. That one was like, a husband and wife, and they were having marital problems and, stuff like that. That was not having to decide children, but I'm glad I didn't get like a real bad case. Like, I don't think I could do it anyway. Like molestation, or I couldn't do that. I really would push to get excused for that. Is that I don't like that stuff. I just can't. I don't know if I could mentally handle that. So, but anyway, it worked out, and we survived. So, how was your week? Did you guys, did you go back to school? Do you go to college? Do you have children that go to school? How did it go? How was it? Real crazy and hectic? Because it is. It's hard getting everybody on a schedule. Like summer, we slack off. And the boys stay up later and they sleep in. And me too. And then, here we're up at, 6:30 and getting going like at 6 and 6:30 in the morning. So, but it was good. And then like I had said last week, we have 2 vehicles. One's broken down, actually. We have 3 vehicles. One of them is broken down, and we just Jay cannot get that thing running. I don't know. We might end up having to just, junk it. I don't know. And the other 2, one is Justin's car, and one is our car, but Jay drives back and forth an hour to work. Well, he got a ride with a coworker, and he kept going back and forth with him. So that gave us 2 cars to deal with between the 3 of us and our 3 schedules. So that was a lot better than 1 car and trying to figure it out. But that made it hectic too. I don't know, crazy. So needless to say, I'll link the day in the life video below if you want to watch it, or watch the beginning of me talking and things like that. But needless to say, I have not gotten to watch my shows. I've pre-recorded them because I talked to you about the, oh crap, what's the name of it? I'll put it right here. Chesapeake Shores on Hallmark. I haven't gotten to watch that. I only got to watch the pilot, and that's been it. And then my whole week kind of just went all wonky on us. But, so I'm really looking forward to watching that and catching up on my shows. I also watch, Guilty Pleasure is the Housewives of Orange County. It's weird. It's different. I watch it, but they can get pretty high drama and rotten with each other. So sometimes I'm just like, meh, I don't know. But I record it, but I don't know. That one I'm kind of back and forth with. And then I watch like Bringing Up Bates for the Bates family, and they have like, 19 kids. I watch that. I used to watch 19 Kids Accounting, and then all the stuff went on, and now it looks like, to me personally, my personal thoughts on that is that the children are just after the money. And the show has kind of went kind of downhill for me. So I'm not going to watch that this year. And what else do I watch? Last Man Standing. Last Man Standing with Tim Allen is coming on this fall. I'm really excited about that. Oh my goodness, I love that show. That's funny, but I love him anyway. And he's from Michigan. So, so yeah, I mean, we have shows that we watch and stuff like that. We did watch one episode of Blue Bloods, I believe it's called, and that's on Netflix. I think is where Jay found it, and we've heard a lot of good about it, so we checked out the one episode. We haven't watched any more, but it's good, so we want to watch that too off and on, for kind of like a fill-in kind of thing when we feel like watching television, but we don't know what to watch. But that's a good one, Blue Bloods. I've never seen that before, and that's been on for a long time. That's been on for quite a few seasons, so I'm pretty excited about that. Let's see. Today it is gloomy and dark and rainy. We are supposed to be in for, we got pretty good torrential rains last night, and we're supposed to be in for rains for like 3 or 4 days in a row. So, which is good. It's really good for out here in Texas. So we're pretty excited about that because we always need the rain. Excuse me. But because it rains, it has our grass grow very, very, very quickly, because it just, we don't hardly get any rain. It just saturates it. I mean, just sucks it into that grass, and the grass goes boom and shoots up. So we need to get the lawn mowed this weekend. Yeah, after all this rain. My husband has a little bit of work to do for a neighbor. It's an older gentleman and his wife. They're an older couple, and he needs some stuff done at his house. So Jay's gonna go do that, and he was talking maybe possibly tonight, doing that and getting that done. So we need to do that, or he needs to do that and mow the lawn. Justin's got homework. Timothy lucked out on homework, and he is pretty excited. I was like, well, that's awesome, but don't get used to that because they're going to get you next week. But I think that's good that he didn't get it for his first week. So he was like, yeah, I missed out. Justin's like, oh, man, that stinks. I got homework. So Justin's going to be working on homework this week and this weekend. What else? Oh, I'm getting my hair done Saturday, so I'm pretty excited about that because it's getting, you know how like when you get your hair cut and stuff, and then after a while it just gets to a point where you're like, oh my gosh, I need to cut it, I need to do something, it won't mind me. It's at that point where it's driving me crazy. So I'm going to get my hair cut. I don't think really anything much different. I usually go a little bit shorter, but I pretty much keep it about the same right now. And with my hair, I grow it out, then I chop it, then I grow it out, then I chop it. I don't know. I'm like, oh, I want long hair, grow it out. Nah, all I do is pin it up, wear it up on my head constantly, and I'm like, nah, I want a style. So then I go and I chop it and I get a style, and I'm like, this is cool. Then I get tired of it. So I'm always changing my hair. My poor hair. But it keeps it healthy that way, too. So, to be chopping it. I don't know. And my hairstylist, she is working at a new place. She used to work through Alta, and now she has moved to a new place. So, I have to find where she's at. I have the address and stuff. She gave me the address, which is awesome. And so I'm gonna go to her new place. So that'll be exciting. That'll be exciting. She was really excited. I was really excited for her to be in a new place. So that'd be neat. Let's see, what else are we doing this weekend? I think we're just pretty much laying low. I think we are all going to pretty much be just recovering from the week. We're tired, and we knocked out that first week, which was huge, just huge, but we did it. Thank God we did it through. Oh yeah, I am so glad that part's over with. And then tonight for dinner, we are going to have mushroom Swiss burgers. I'm going to grill them out on the grill, so cross our fingers and hopefully it will not be, that's the garbage truck if you can hear it roaring by. They come on Tuesdays and Fridays out here. I love that. I love that they pick it up twice a week. Love that. But anyway, crossing our fingers that it doesn't rain and I don't have to grill in the rain. I don't mind grilling in the rain. I mean, we have the covered patio like I showed you in the little vlog thing, but yeah, so we're gonna do mushroom Swiss burgers. Yum! So I'm excited about that. And then tomorrow we're gonna do the Reuben sandwiches. Saturday we're gonna do Reubens, and then Sunday we are eating out and we are crashing. We will probably pretty much stay in our pajamas all day Sunday and just veg out and get ready for Monday again, the week to start over. So what are you doing this weekend? Are you going anywhere? Are you going sightseeing? You got sports the kids are getting into for school or what? Let me know in the comments. I would love to know what you're doing this weekend. And I think that's about it. I just really wanted to touch base with you and let you know what was going on and how our week went, and I want to hear how your week went, so please let me know. Also, hit the like button so I know if you like these kind of videos, these little, where we just sit here and talk and drink coffee, tea, water, whatever you drink, and just visit. I love to visit. I really do. But I don't like to visit one-sided, so leave some comments. I want to get to know you too and learn about you and your family and what goes on in your life. I really do. So, okay, that is it. I'm going to get started with my day. I have lots of cleaning to do because I missed my cleaning day, which is Tuesday. So I'm going to just like run through the house really super fast today and like do vacuuming. The floors always need vacuumed. Sweeping, you know, I'm going to run through with the little duster Swiffer and quickly remove some of the dust because then I'll be really getting at it Tuesday again. So, and then this coming week is grocery shopping. Will be this coming week too. So, yeah. And be watching for lots more videos coming up. So I got shopping videos for grocery hauls and all kinds of stuff going up. But, all right. You have a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you later. Bye.